Does your practice have a patient prevention department? We'll find out right now on the Boost Your Practice Show. Hey, it's Ken Krell, the Kenergizer of the Boost Your Practice Show, 12 minutes or less on how to build your business, build your practice, make it a better place for you, for your patients, for your staff, and how to enjoy every minute of your passion. Ladies and gentlemen, today I come to you from the top of the Sofitel Hotel, Sukhumvit, Bangkok, Thailand. And if you can see the video, you'll see that the exposure is a bit hard, the lighting's a bit hard to shoot some great video, but let me tell you, it is an amazing view up here, and I'm glad you're with me. Today we're going to talk about how to make your practice a better place and how you can avoid having a patient prevention department. Before we start though, have you heard about our Total Practice Makeover program? You can get it absolutely free. I'll tell you how at the end of today's show. So let's talk about the patient prevention department. This is probably the worst thing I have ever experienced, well, at least in the week that I experienced it in. Let me share with you exactly what I'm talking about and how you can prevent this from happening in your practice. You know, here at the Boost Your Practice Show, we are abundantly committed to making your practice the most profitable and enjoyable business that anyone could ever possibly have. And it amazes me when some people take the incredible opportunities that they have and they simply blow it. What am I talking about? Okay, so here's the scenario. A few months back, I was looking to interview some important people, and now everyone's important, but some important leadership people in one of the professional associations. So I looked up one of the leaders of this particular association, and I made a phone call to his office on a Friday afternoon. That was a very interesting phone call. And the reason it was an interesting phone call was because I get on the phone and I get an answering machine, a voicemail, if you will. And the voicemail greeted me with effectively a monotone voice that said something along the lines of, "You've reached the office of Dr. X. Our office hours are Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. until 12 noon and from 1 to 5 p.m. If you've called outside of these hours, please call us back when our office is open. Thank you." Now, I mean, this is for real. This is exactly what the message was. Now, of course, I'm not going to reveal who this individual was because quite frankly, I don't think that he would or she would like to be outed for this incredible faux pas. Now, why is it a faux pas? If this individual, and let's just call it a he so that way I don't have to keep going he or she, but it could have been a she because there is a she involved in this particular practice. But if this particular person did really not want to attract new patients or take care of his or her existing patients, perfect. This is the patient alienation line. But if what you want to do is serve your client community, to serve your patient community, to have your patients be raving fans about you, that is not how you leave them when you leave your office. No. This particular individual did not provide any support whatsoever. It was absolutely clear that this practice was designed to revolve around him only. Damn his patients. And I'm being strong here, but that's exactly the feeling that I had as someone calling him. Now, if I'm a prospective patient, there's no way I'm calling this guy back because he's not going to be there or she's not going to be there when I need him or her, when I'm having some sort of emergency or when I need or want service right now. Let me give you an alternative to what I'm talking about and give you the solution here. The solution is incredibly simple, and it comes down to systems. The first thing you got to decide is, do you care? By watching this program, by listening to this program, by reading some of our show notes, by being one of our members, you obviously care. And so I'm glad about that. But I want you to decide what your service levels are going to be. And then I want you to create a very special welcome greeting that addresses every person calling you. And it can go something along like this. Hi, thanks for calling, and you put your name of your company in there. We are so glad you called, and we're so disappointed that we missed you. So if you're a new client or a new patient, here's what we'd love for you to do. Leave your name and number right here, or press number 2 to get to our new patient or new client line, and we'll give you the link to a special video we created just for you that you can watch right now before you have your appointment with us. Or if you're an existing patient and want to make an appointment, click number 3 and you'll get Marie's voicemail. Tell Marie when you want to be into our office, and she will call you back immediately when she returns to the office and get you all hooked up. If this is an emergency, and frankly I should have said that first, if this is an emergency, what I want you to do is call Dr. Tim, or call whoever is covering for you indicates emergency. Dr. Tim works with us every single day. If there's any issue that you need, you get a hold of him right now at this number, right now. Now, if it is a serious life-threatening emergency, you call 911, get an ambulance, and get yourself to the hospital. That's an order, all right? So thank you again for calling. If there's any other reason that you've called, just press number 4, or leave your name and number here with what it is we can help you with. We'll call you back as soon as we possibly can. We are so glad you called. We're disappointed we missed you, but we know we'll reconnect soon. That's it. Their personalities out there. As much as you may want to be wordy, go right ahead. I talked to my mom about this the other day. We were in a taxi trying to record this show, and it was the sound was too loud, so we had to re-record the show for you. And Mom said, I was too wordy on it. And my bottom line is that we want your personality to go out to our potential clients. That's what we're looking for. So go out and make it an incredible message. And what is the message you're conveying? You're conveying a message that I care. You're conveying a message that says, you are so important to me. We're sorry we missed you, but we're delighted that you're called. And that's what we're looking to have you create in that relationship with your clients, with your patients, okay? Let them know how much you care. And you know what? Telling them that you care is BS. Showing them that you care is reality. So get out there, show them that you care. Just this one thing that you can do by updating and modifying your communication with them through voicemail, just that one thing can dramatically make a difference to how your practice operates and to how enthusiastic your patients will be about you and how much more they will refer business to you. In fact, you can even add to your voicemail, by the way, if you know anybody that could use my services, why don't you give them my number? I'd really appreciate it. In fact, if you do, or when you do, and they mention you, I will give you my brand new whatever, and we'll talk more about giveaways and bonuses and incentives in other shows. So that's the tip for today. Update your voicemail, make yourself accessible, avoid the patient prevention department. Bottom line, make it easy for them to reach you, make it easy for them to be served by you, make it easy for them to fall in love with you. And when they do, your business will flourish better and bigger than ever. More important than that, the relationship that you have with your patients, with your clients, with your customers will be so strong that it will be a love affair when you go to the office every single day. And that's what I want for you. But, I forgot to tell you, you wanted to hear about the Total Practice Makeover, a 10-session program to help you build your practice and update your practice, fine-tune your practice to get it even better than it is right now. It's a great program. It's a $350 program. Get the first module of it absolutely free by going to BYPshow.com, BYPshow.com, or BoostYourPracticeShow.com, and we'll give you a 7-day trial into our members area where you'll also find the show notes for this episode. Tell your friends, BoostYourPracticeShow.com, BYPshow.com. We'll see you tomorrow for another great episode. Thanks for joining us today. Coming up tomorrow, Dr. Fab Mancini, an amazing guy who will rock your world. He'll tell you how he began his practice, his chiropractic practice, with just $1,500, and in a short time frame created a profitable practice almost instantly. It became one of the best practices, most profitable practices in the entire state of Texas. That's tomorrow, right here on the Boost Your Practice Show.